Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. Well, this is probably the last walk I'm going to have down Ho Chi Lu for a while, and it's raining outside, but I don't care. It's a light rain. This morning, well, everybody knows my opinion of Air Canada by now, but this morning we get woken up at 7:50. I get an email from Air Canada saying, "Oh, we've got a flight for you. It leaves in at 11:35 this morning." So we wake up at 7:50 to an email, and it leaves at 11:35 this morning. We get to the airport, and they say, "Well, we can confirm," because it was Air China from Nanning to Shanghai, then Air India from Shanghai to New Delhi, yes, and then Air Canada from New Delhi to Vancouver. The first one to Shanghai was 2 hours and 35 minutes. The second one to New Delhi was 7 hours and 35 minutes. And then the third leg of the trip was 14 hours and 35 minutes. My God, Martha, that would have just killed us. Anyway, the Air China lady at the desk at the airport says, "Well, we can confirm that you're booked here for to Shanghai for this morning, 11:35. But we can't guarantee that you got a flight out of Shanghai." And you see, I've been traveling internationally for a long time. So when I go to an international airport like the Nanning airport, they not only give you your ticket to Shanghai, but they give you your ticket to New Delhi and your ticket to Vancouver. You get all your tickets at the same time. And if they don't, then something's amiss. Talked to my daughter this morning in the frenzy of getting up, getting our shit together and getting to the airport, and she says, "Well, on the web page it still says from Nanning to Shanghai and Shanghai to straight to Vancouver." So the red flags are going up all over the place. Let's back up a couple of days. See, when we originally booked our flight from Nanning to Vancouver through Pudong, it was on February the 4th. Yes, and then they changed it to February the 5th. No email, no nothing from them. They didn't even tell us. Then I got my daughter to phone them. After 2 hours on the phone, she finally got through, and he says, "Oh no, that one's being canceled," because they'd sent out a notice that said that as of January 30th, no more flights out of China for Air Canada. Okay, so then it's our flights canceled as far as we knew from a service person. Anyway, then I get a refund notice email, and then after that I get a cancellation notice. And this is all like the 1st of February, so we're talking 2-3 days ago now. Then this morning I get this note that, "Yeah, we got you." So after they refunded me and they canceled me, they put me on an air flight that's 24 hours in the air. 24 hours in the air. If you're not sick from the virus. Oh, and that's another thing. All my YouTube videos that I've been putting out this last little while, because they have a reference to that sickness that's going around in China. I'm not going to say it because they'll demonetize my this video too. But every one that's gone out has been demonetized over the last couple of days. Why? I don't know. That's YouTube and the way they deal with things, I guess. But I find it strange that YouTube gets people to do these vlogs. They want them to be honest. They want them to be truthful. They want them to tell what they think and how they think around the world, and put the videos up on their platform, and they make money off of that, and they sell advertising, and they give you a minuscule amount of money off of it. Okay, well, there you go. That's great too. But then if there's something controversial that they don't like, they demonetize it. So although they're making money off your shit, you're not making any money off of it. So kudos to you for being turds. YouTube turds. Okay, so we go out to the airport this morning, as I say, And before you can go in the airport, if you're not wearing a mask, you're not going in the airport. Okay? And they take your temperature on the way into the airport. Yes, but that's to be expected. Okay, now coming back from the airport, it's a toll road. You got to stop at the toll gates, and at the toll gates they have police and medical personnel taking everybody's temperature in every car, every bus going through into Nanning City. So you're not going to get that anywhere else in the world. And you're talking millions and millions of people in this place, and they have the wherewithal to take everybody's temperature. Sure, a lot of these people don't show fever when they've got the, that Chinese sickness thing, but at least they're trying to curb it as much as they possibly can. One of the things that was really, really hard to do is we had to give Mimi to a friend yesterday. We felt so bad. It was one of those things. We grew that little critter up from just it was so young it was still blind when we found it, and we fed it, we nurtured it, it became part of our family. That's a tough one. This is a little cat that you tap your chest and she'll run and jump into your arms. So like she trusts you 100%. She trusted Wei Fong and me 100%. And what did we do? Yeah, we gave her away. See, that's one thing I feel awful about, like totally just disgustingly awful about. I know that she's in a nice home with a nice family and stuff, but you see, she never knew anything but our apartment. She never knew anything except for Wei Fong and me and the old man. She stayed away from the old man because he's an old man. But see, she never knew anything else but us. So I talked to Ling last night at about midnight, and she was hiding under a bed, and you try to get close to her and she'd hiss at you and stuff. Where, see, Mimi was never like that with us. So I'm thinking that she's having a hard time because she's in strange surroundings. It's just sad. It's one of those things that I don't feel good about myself today. So the short version of this is we book Air Canada, they change our flight from the 4th to the 5th, then they cancel our flight without telling us, then they send us a refund notice and a cancellation notice via email, then they change the date to February the 3rd, give us 3.5 hours notice to get to an airport for a trip that's not directly to Vancouver through Shanghai but through New Delhi, India, and can't confirm that the Shanghai trip to India or the India trip to Vancouver are going to be there for us. Holy smokes, man. Air Canada has not got their shit together, and I don't know. It's they're a cheap carrier that don't charge as much as a lot of the other ones. But if they tried to charge as much as the other ones, nobody would use them because they're a basket case. It's just one of those things. I'm not impressed with it. So what I do know is that we're booked on a flight to Thailand at 7:35 this evening, and so 2 trips to the airport today, which is just extra cost. Thanks Air Canada, it just cost me an extra $50 for taxis. But so I guess this video probably won't be put up for a couple of days because I don't have enough time to edit, produce, and upload it to YouTube and do all of the things that you have to do to get it online before we fly this afternoon or this evening. Plus, I'm not sure what our schedule's like in Thailand. We're going to be doing a couple of videos with Alex from Reporterify Media and Travel because we're going to be staying at his place. And so, not sure when this video is going to come up, but it just tells you how happy I am with Air Canada and the way that they deal with things. And that's another video from Gweilo 60. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button, and thanks for watching. Over 17,000, if you're wondering, over 17,000 people have contracted, and 360 people have passed away because of that That's sickness. You know what I mean? Can't say it because they'll demonetize my ass again. And never forget to put a couple bucks on the Patreon account. It's for poor rural Chinese children. Just because I'm not in China doesn't mean we're not still raising money for this project. So dig down deep, grab a couple bucks, put it on the Patreon account. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Oh, baby, I love you, baby. You're such a good kitty.
Do one more. Me.
You just about said no.
Look at my baby.
You're such a good kitty. You're such a good kitty. Who's my kitty?
Still want to play?